Hello, I'm Darryl Howerton, and welcome to Women's Sports Cards, episode number 18. This one is titled Collecting the 25 Greatest WNBA Players at 25. That's right, the WNBA is having their 25th year anniversary, and in the coming months, they are going to announce the 25 greatest players in WNBA history. Now, we kind of have an idea who probably 20 of those are because they did the same thing on the 20-year anniversary. So with that being said, there are 5 new additions, and this story is about my little journey of starting to collect the 25 greatest players in WNBA history. And this story starts off with the NBA, with the surge of basketball cards last year, and everybody anticipating the NBA's 75th year anniversary, where they will soon announce the 75 greatest players. And everybody's wondering who the next 25 would be, because the last time the NBA did this, it was the 50-year anniversary and the 50 greatest players. Well, that being said, entrepreneurs and famous card collectors like Gary Vaynerchuk, were speculating who those 25 could be and talking about how the value of those cards, could escalate and so on and so on. And there were certain people out there that were aiming to collect all 75 of them. Now, in order to do that, you've got to have millions and millions at your disposal, because I estimate that's going to cost somewhere between $20 to $30 million. That being said, the WNBA doesn't have such a task. There's only 25 years you have to collect, and these cards are much, much cheaper. In fact, I did a little estimate and figured if you bought PSA 10 of all the premium rookie cards out there for WNBA players, you could get it for $30,000. So it's a big difference between $30 million and $30,000. And in fact, if you wanted to do it on the cheap, you could go out and buy raw cards for less than $10,000. It might be $8,000, $9,000, $7,000. Who knows what type of deals you could get if you buy the WNBA players raw and then grade them yourself. So that being said, that's kind of what I did in the beginning. And I was getting these cards really on the cheap because a lot of them were Sports Illustrated kids cards. And as you well know, a lot of those cards I was able to purchase last year for $5 or $10 a piece. And so when I first was embarking on that duty, I was going out and getting like Lauren Jackson's card here. And then, of course, Candace Parker's card. And, of course, Diana Taurasi. I call these their college prospect cards for Taurasi and Parker because they're wearing their college uniforms in Tennessee and UConn. Well, these cards have gone up in value. In fact, the Taurasi, which I bought for $5, is probably up to hundreds of dollars right now. So they've been good investments. But I started thinking about this project, this collecting the 25 greatest WNBA players, and I thought I probably should get them in their WNBA uniform. I mean, it would make more sense than their college uniform, especially getting their WNBA rookie card in the league set. So that's kind of what I changed up and decided to do that. So I need to get that Candace Parker rookie card, the 2008 Rittenhouse, which probably goes for $3,000-$4,000 in PSA 10 form. So that's a real, these cards have escalated greatly from when I first got started. You look at the Diana Taurasi card, her 2004 Ultra in PSA 10 form cost you anywhere between $2,000 to $3,000, not to mention Lauren Jackson's card, there's a raw version on the market right now going for $300 or $400, and the auction ends in about 15 minutes. So I'll tell you next time how much it went for, or sometime in the future. But that being said, that's an example of 3 SI Kids cards that now I thought I better get the WNBA version. For Jackson, there'll be the 2001 Ultra, for the Rittenhouse for Parker 2008, and 2004 Ultra for Taurasi. That also being said, I don't have Simone Augustus's card. Hers was a 2006 Rittenhouse. She made the 20 greatest players in the 20 years, as did Sue Bird. Her 2002 Ultra is going for $1.5 thousand. And the Yolanda Griffith 1999 Ultra rookie card is also out there. She made the 20 at 20 year anniversary team. And then Maya Moore recently had her 2011 Rittenhouse sell for $2.5 thousand in PSA 10 form. So, I don't have anything to show you there. I did buy a Cappy Pondexter card, thinking this was her rookie card, because it said all rookie team when I was new in the hobby, not realizing this was her second card when it was honoring her for making the all-rookie team. So I still need to get Cappy Pondexter's 2006 Rittenhouse. Do not get the 2007 autograph Rittenhouse if that's what you're looking for. But this is still a good card. I still like it. That being said, I need to send these cards off to get graded. This is the Swing Cash 2002 Ultra, the Deanna Nolan 2001 Ultra, the Katie Smith 1999 Ultra, and the Teresa Weatherspoon 1997 Pinnacle. Several of those cards I was able to get for $5 to $10, and a couple of them the value started to escalate and I had to spend $40, $50. So that's the type of thing that you're dealing with these WNBA cards. But the good news is they're all escalating, so they're all proving to be worth value, especially once you get them graded, especially if they come back PSA 9s and 10s or 9.5s. So that being said, those are some of the ungraded cards I have. I think I've got 12 of the 25 in the collection once I send those 4 off to HGA to be graded. But here's some of the remaining 8 cards. I'm halfway to the 25 collection, so here's the rest of them. The Tamika Catchings. This is the 2001 Ultra that I showed you the other day on the HGA reveal. This is the one I'm really ecstatic about. Came back in 9.5 form. As I'm happy with this 9.0 mint condition of Cynthia Cooper's 1997 Pinnacle rookie card. Also got the Becky Hammon, assistant coach of the Spurs, 9.0 mint condition 2000 Ultra. You got the Lisa Leslie rookie card in a WNBA uniform, 1997 Pinnacle. This one's going for $400 in PSA 10 form. The Catchings in PSA 10 forms going for anywhere from $700 to $1,200. So some of these cards have escalated, and for instance, I only paid $20 for this card that's now going for hundreds of dollars, not to mention $60 for this card, which is going for $600, $700, $800, who knows what. So now is a good time to get them, especially the remaining $20 cards, $10 cards, $5 cards, like this Tisha Panichero card that I got for $3.40. I mean, this is the type of card that if it came back a PSA 10, would it be worth $120? And once she gets named to the team, it'll probably be escalating up to, $200, $300, all for a $3 investment. So, these type of deals are still out there. And again, she made the 20 greatest players at 20-year anniversary team, which just lets you know that she'll probably make the 25. And, with the sport taking off, with the cards taking off, this is a good time to get cards like these, or cards like Cappy Pondexter, like I was showing earlier. Even Cheryl Swoops, a former MVP Hall of Famer, her cards, her PSA 10 of this card you can get for less than $200 sometimes. This PSA 9 version, probably $60, $70. And I only paid like $10 for that card raw. There's a lot of good deals out there. Tina Thompson, this grade wasn't so great, came back in 8.0. This is a 1997 Pinnacle rookie card. I'm not sure if I said the thing about Cheryl Swoops, but this also was a 1997 Pinnacle rookie card. Then you've got over here, last but not least, Lindsay Whalen, a 2004 Ultra rookie card. These are the type of cards that who knows how much they escalate in the days to come, in the months to come. But like I said, these are the 25 greatest WNBA players, and they're celebrating the 25-year anniversary. All the ones I've talked about and showed you so far were players who made the 20 greatest list at the 20-year anniversary, which means they're going to add 5 more players to that list. My guess, it's going to be these 5. So if you want to go out and hunt some of these cards down, I think it's a good opportunity. If these people don't make this list, they'll probably make a future anniversary list, because they're still in their careers, they're still active. And I think you've got to put Tina Charles on that team. She's made 8 all WNBA teams. She's a former MVP. You could get her 2010 Rittenhouse right now for $200 raw, and it's probably worth over $1,000 as a PSA 10. Sylvia Fowles, the same thing. She's a 2008 Rittenhouse card. Her PSA 9s are selling for nearly $300, so it's only a matter of time till a PSA 10 sells for $1,000 or more. She's been to the all WNBA team 6 times. She's won 2 finals MVPs, a league MVP. She's got to make that list. Both of them on Team USA right now, and their Olympic accolades are are priceless, are numerous. And then there's 2 current superstars who are legends and still young and active. I think you've got to put Brianna Stewart on that team because she's won 2 finals MVPs already. I know she's only made 3 all WNBA teams and has much more in her future. But I mean, already she's a league MVP, a 2-time finals MVP. She's already got the accolades that make her worthy of the team. And she's got a lot of career to go. And the thing about her card is escalating higher than anybody's. She had a PSA 9 of her 2016 Rittenhouse rookie card sell for over $2,000, which means a PSA 10 of Brianna Stewart's rookie card could fetch $6,000. So that's one that's really escalating fast, as is the rookie cards of Elena Deladon. Most of her rookie cards, the 2013 Rittenhouse, have only been sold in raw form, but they've been selling for $1,000 raw. That's not even graded. So who knows what a PSA 10 will get, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, and you might even get 6, like I think the Stewart can get. And Elena's got to make that team too. She's made 5 all WNBA teams. She's a 2-time MVP. She's got enough credentials as anybody else who's been out there. So I think those are the 4 slots that are going to be taken up. That 25th slot could really go to anybody. It could go to a retired great like Angel McCoughtry, who's been on 6 all WNBA teams. I think she's the only one who's made 6 or more all WNBA teams who isn't on this list. So she very well could take up that 25th slot. But there's also other active players out there too who are not far behind Angel McCoughtry, and they're still playing. Players like Brittany Griner, who's been on 5 all WNBA teams. You've got Neko Ngumke and Courtney Vandersloot, who've been on 4 WNBA teams, and Neka's been a league MVP as well. So any one of those 3 I could see being on there, as well as Angel McCoughtry taking up that 25th spot. And the ones who don't make it this year will probably make it on the 30-year anniversary. And I don't mean to leave out players like Asia Wilson, Liz Cambage, Jonquel Jones. It's just they're so young in their career that their time will come, and I'm sure they'll make a future list. They have half the minutes of the other players, of the other candidates that I've already listed. So that being said, I hope that explains why I'm collecting the 25 greatest WNBA players at 25 and why you might enjoy it too. It's like when you're collecting them raw, especially these cards that are still $5 or $10 on eBay, and getting these rookie cards at this price now, you'll be happy that you did so now, because as I quickly found out, some of them escalate to $20 to $50 to $100 to hundreds of dollars once you let the opportunity go and don't buy them raw when you could have. I think Candace Parker's a perfect example of that. I had her other college prospect rookie card, and I let the pro one go, and next thing you know, it went from $20 to $50 to $100 to $500 now. It's what it's selling for. So that being said, I hope you like this. I hope you subscribe. I hope you share. I really appreciate you taking the time to view this, and just want to say God bless you.